friends, my name is Rio Rajesh Salegaonkar. I study in 5th standard. My school name is Jnana Bharati Vidya Mandir School. This school is in Nanded. I am new student in this school. I like this school very much. So friends, today we will see some information about the plants. There are many different plants in our surrounding. They give us oxygen, which is our basic need. They also give us wood, fruit, medicine, food and shadow, which are our daily needs. So friends, let's see the types of plant. There are 5 types of plants. They are trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. First of all, we will see the information about the trees. There are many trees in our surrounding. How are they? They are tall, hard and thick. Now we will see some other information about the tree. Tall, hard and thick plant is called as tree. Only one stem can give rise to many branches having leaves, flowers and fruits. The stem of the tree is called as trunk. Examples of trees are apple tree, banyan tree, mango tree, etc. Now we will see the information about the shrubs. Shrubs are smaller than tree. Shrubs are short-sized plant. It also has the woody stem, but its stem is thin than tree's stem. Shrub has woody, bushy and quite hard stem. Examples of shrub are jasmine, lemon, rose, etc. The third type of plant is herb. Herbs are short-sized plant. It have weak green color and juicy stem. Herbs are generally known for medicinal plant. Examples of herb are tomato, mustard, cabbage, mint, etc. The fourth type of plant is climber. There are many climbers in our surrounding. Climber is a big plant. It needs support of any wall or any other stick for growth. It has weak, green and long stem. It can't stand properly without support. Examples of climber are grapevine, money plant, bittergourd, etc. Fifth and last type of plant is creeper. Creepers are mostly found in farms. Creeper is a big plant. It also has the big, long and green stem. It has big fruit, so that's why it can't be straight. It grows on the surface of the ground. Examples of creeper are strawberry, pumpkin, watermelon, wattle gourd, etc. Friends, as we saw the different types of plants like trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. So now we will see the different parts of the plant. Do you know the parts of plant? Which are they? Yes, they are root, stem, leaf, flower and fruit. By the seed of the fruit, new plant can birth from the soil. So let's see about the parts of plant. First, root. Root is an important part of the plant. It fixes the plant into the soil. It absorbs the water and minerals from the soil and passes it to the stem. There are 2 types of root. First, taproot and second, fibrous root. Now we will see the information about the taproot and fibrous root. First, taproot. Taproot are long and thick. It has many short hair like roots on it. Carrot, radish, sweet potato, etc. are the well-known examples of fibrous root, taproot. Second, fibrous root. Fibrous root are many in numbers. They are in the form of loop. Grass, onion, etc. are the well-known examples of fibrous root. This is the picture of fibrous root and this is the picture of taproot. Next, stem. Stem takes the water and minerals from the root and passes it to the other parts of plant. It also helps the plant to stay straight. Stem has the food pipe called phloem and water pipe called xylem, which supplies the food and water to the other parts of plant such as leaf, flower and fruit. This is the diagram of stem. Stem consists of two parts. First node and second internode. Node. Node is a place where the leaves arrives. Second internode. Internode is a distance between the two nodes. Leaf is a main part of plant. It is attached to the node of the stem. The green color pigment called chlorophyll present in the leaves, hence leaves are green in color. With the process of photosynthesis, leaf can make own food for the plant. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process in which plant make its own food with the help of carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight, and chlorophyll gives us glucose and oxygen, which is helpful for our health. Reaction of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives glucose and oxygen. This is a leaf. Leaf consists of 5 parts such as petiole, midrib, side veins, lamina and apex. First, petiole. Petiole is attached to the node of stem. Second, midrib. Midrib is also called as main vein. It passes through the center of the leaf. Third, side veins. Side veins are small hair-like structure attached to the main vein. Fourth, lamina. Lamina is a flat surface on which stomata, side veins and main vein is present. Fifth and last part of plant leaf is apex. Apex is a tip of leaf and it is far from the node of stem. Flower is a fourth part of plant. This is a flower. Flower consists of pedicel, sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. Now we will see the information about the parts of flower. This is the flower. First, pedicel. It is called as stalk of flower. Second, sepal. Sepals are green in color. They are 5 in number. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Generally, sepals protect the flower in good condition. Second part of flower is petal. Petals are 5 or more than 5 in number. It has many attractive colors such as red, orange, purple, yellow, etc., which attracts the insects and butterflies for the pollination process. I have hibiscus flower which also has the 5 petals. It has red color which is very attractive for the pollination process. Stamen is the third part of flower. Stamen is a male reproductive part of flower. It consists of 2 parts. First, anther, second, filament. Anther is a kidney-shaped structure. Filament is stalk of anther. Filament is short hair-like structure. As you see, yellow color small spots are anther, and which is attached to the long, short, hair-like structure that is called as filament. Carpel is a fourth part of flower. It is female reproductive part of flower. Carpel consists of 3 parts: stigma, style and ovary. This is a stigma. Stigma is a peacock feather shape. Second, style. Style is a hollow part of flower. Third, ovary. Ovary is a basal and swollen part of flower. Fifth and last part of plant is fruit. Fruit is a seed-bearing structure in the flowering plant. Fruit is an excellent source of essential vitamin, minerals and carbohydrates. Fruit are also high in fibers. They are sweet and juicy. Pollination. Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. There are two types of pollination. First, self-pollination and second, cross-pollination. Self-pollination. Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of same plant is called as self-pollination. Second, cross-pollination. Transfer of pollen grains from anther of one flower to stigma of another flower on a different plants is called as cross-pollination. All these are agents of pollination such as bird, insect, wind, water. Thank you friends for listening my some information about the plants. Okay, bye. See you later.